Okay, so today I'm going to make a video on how to get genius ideas, even if you're not very familiar with the subject. So, for example, you might want to get into some kind of, let's say, real estate, and you know nothing about real estate, or you want to get into investing in stocks and you know nothing about stocks. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get those creative ideas so that you can cash them in, cash those genius ideas in. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to almost bombard your psyche with the information, whether it be information that you agree with or you don't agree with. You have to see both sides the of people's opinions about it. So you do that, and sometimes depending on some people can catch on to things quickly, and some people it takes them a long time. The thing, if you don't learn anything here at all, is you have to be patient with yourself, because if you're impatient with yourself, you'll never really succeed in anything, because you think that you're supposed to be at this level and you're not, so therefore it's not meant for you. So you have to be patient with yourself, especially when it comes to learning new information. So the first thing you do is you almost bombard yourself with the information that you want to have a genius idea or creative idea about, and you understand the industry. You understand, you could just watch videos. You don't have to read books or podcasts or whatever. Whatever is your mode of learning, because some people can learn better when they hear things. Some people can learn better when they're looking at stuff. Some people can learn better when they're actually doing stuff with their hands. So find out what your mode of learning is and implement that as well. So every time that you have a downtime, when there's nothing to do, let's say you're driving to work or you're even in the bathroom, turn on a video, a podcast, read a book that has to do with that thing that you want to have a genius idea on, or cash on, or creative idea. And once you familiarize yourself with that and you have bombarded yourself to the point where you do not even want to hear a single thing about it again, you start scaling back on the information. So just listen to something here and there, and still have your mind on questions. As you're listening to these things, as you're learning them, have questions and even write them down as to why this is not going out, or what does this mean. It doesn't matter if you don't ask or write the question right away. If that question is really bubbling up, it's going to continue. You're going to continue to ask that question. So take a note of those questions. For me, it takes me about 3 to 4 months of actually consuming information without doing anything, without expecting me to have any ideas, without expecting me to, I already should learn this already by now, without expecting anything, but just to sit in that information, even if I do not understand it. Sometimes I sit into information and it sounds like I'm listening to another person speak in another language, but I just listen to it and know that I don't know it, but I will know it. So once you continue to do that, scale back, be passive on it, and you'll start getting ideas as to what to do, or getting suggestions of what you should be doing. So once you get those suggestions, if you can't do them right away, write them down and try to implement those suggestions that your psyche has given, your unconscious mind has given to you. Because if that is not the one genius idea that you have, the creative idea that you have that you can cash on it, it will lead you to that creative idea or that genius idea that you can cash on to. For example, if I wanted to invest in the stock market and I've never done it before, one thing that I should do is maybe open an account. Before I started all of this, I didn't even know how to open an account. I didn't even know if I had to open an account. I didn't even know what the requirements were. So that's part of getting to that genius idea, is understanding the steps that need to come. It's like me talking about building a home, or a construction worker talking to me about building a home, and I don't even know what a hammer or nails are. So you have to incrementally get to and scale to that point where you understand the conversation so that you can ask those questions. So I hope this has helped that. And if for some reason you have any questions, if I can elaborate on it more, just let me know, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and remember, be patient. If you didn't learn anything about this in this video, learn that you need to be patient with yourself when you're trying to acquire things that are of value to you. Once again, like, subscribe. I have an Instagram and a TikTok. It's called Mystical Traveler. And I'll try to put the link down below, and I will definitely see you in the next video.